Hi, my name is Camilo Arbelaez, and I'm originally from Philadelphia, but I spent most of my childhood in Northern California, where I lived with my family. Late into my teenage years, then I moved to Colombia, South America, where my family's originally from. Before business school, I worked in M&A for 2 years and then held a role in investor relations at a leading commercial bank in Latin America. Growing up in Northern California really exposed me to technology with the proximity to Silicon Valley and what was really changing in the world and how the rate of technological change was impacting emerging markets. Another experience of mine growing up was accompanying my father to conferences around the world in certain emerging markets, namely China, Brazil, Mexico. And this really piqued my interest in emerging markets and the power of emerging markets and how emerging markets would really define growth for the next 30 or 40 years and how this convergence would happen with the leading economies in the world. So coming to Johnson, I was very committed to participating in as many emerging markets events as I could. I was fortunate enough to attend the Emerging Markets Institute conference in New York City, and this allowed me to meet a lot of people that have been very successful working in different emerging markets and to understand a little bit of what it takes to succeed in these markets where government regulation, lack of patent protection, et cetera, can make it more difficult to start a business and to succeed. So it really takes a lot of creative, out-of-the-box thinking to make things happen in a lot of emerging markets, and that's something that has truly fascinated me. Most recently, I interned at IBM last summer, and I will be going back full-time. I am very excited to join a company that's allowing businesses around the world to innovate, to live their digital transformation processes, and to create more value for their customers, for their shareholders. And at IBM, I look forward to working both in developed and in emerging economies as well. And I look forward to continuing to work with the Institute and being connected to the alumni around the world.